Hello, everyone, and welcome to our latest segment of The Shakedown with Queen's Shakespeare. See what I did there? And What Dreams May Go. In the next few minutes, we're going to be telling you all about our exciting new production of the musical Bear. We are also going to be kicking off our 2019 semi-annual community outreach campaign and fundraising campaign. We need all the help we can get to make magic happen, and the link for those of you who don't make it past this part of the video to donate is below, as well as the perks. All right. So, as you can see with me today, I have director Christina Sheehan. And I have actor Matthew Pullman, who will be playing the role of Jason. And I'm just going to, ask them a couple fun questions. So, Chrissy.
Yes.
Tell us, what is it we're working on, and why is this piece in particular so relevant to the modern world?
Well, we are
or the world we live in today.
Right. We are getting ready to do the musical Bear, which is about students at a conservative Catholic school who are not allowed to be themselves and be who they are and honestly properly take care of themselves. The show is set in the 90s, and we like to think that we've moved on a little bit from then, but as anyone who has studied any kind of history knows, there's always a danger of sliding backward, and the environment we're in today and the people who are in charge today give us a lot of reason to have some fear around that. So it's always nice to look back at stories that are only a couple decades old and see where we've been and hope we don't end up there again.
Absolutely. That's all fantastic, and I definitely enjoyed my Riesling listening to you in a Golden Girls glass, yeah. No less, for those of you who are also fans.
Thank you for being a fan.
That was adorable.
And for donating below.
Yes.
All right, and that actually brings me over to Matt. So, considering all the very valid points that Christina made just a moment ago, can you tell us, considering that this piece is actually opening during New York City Pride this year, in June, World Pride, for the first time in many years, is going to be in New York City, and the play itself will be happening during the anniversary of the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots. So, in your own words, tell us, what does working on this piece mean to you, and in particular playing the role of Jason?
Well, I think it goes along with what Christy said, that even though this piece is set in the 90s, and it's definitely a sign of its time, a lot has changed since the 90s, but also a lot has not. And so it's an interesting lens that we get to look through at this point in 2018, where we get to see how much we've grown and how much progress we still need to make. And I think this piece is very special because my character is obviously struggling, who's playing someone who does not feel understood by his society, his classmates, and also there are other characters in the piece who aren't necessarily LGBT, but are all dealing with their own issues. And I think it's not only an important piece for LGBT students, but just everyone in general, that we have all these characters and each one is dealing with their own private insecurities and their own doubts, and each one feels alone within this little world. So I think it's a really beautiful piece that shows that no matter how put together we may all seem on the outside, everyone is going through their own individual wars and struggles, and everyone deserves support and love.
Oh, that was beautiful. All right. Well, Chrissy, why don't you tell the good folks at home how they, why we're reaching out to them and how they can help, and maybe if there's any perks for doing so.
Well, we need money. Theater is expensive, and we try and put some high quality productions together, and to be able to keep doing that, we need your help to keep funding it. And the more you help us out, the more we can do, and the more you help us out, the more we try and give back. There are perks listed below, as John has so helpfully told you. Below you can get tickets to the show, you can get your name in the program and on our website, you can get your name in the curtain speech. Little things, I'm sure, but that show our appreciation, and that, woo-hoo,
There we go. Be careful with the stout. All right.
I
Well,
cut you off right now.
Well, yeah, and to touch on Chrissy's point, we're also a 501c3 organization, so all donations are tax deductible. So please help if you can. Share the campaign with your friends, your social media. We really appreciate the help. And then finally, we should probably tell you where we're going to be and when. So we are opening Bear June 20th and running through June 29th at the TBG main stage. Very exciting, our biggest theater to date. It's
Thursday through Saturday, 7 p.m. with Saturday matinees at 2 p.m.
You got it.
Is that
7 p.m. Thursdays through Saturdays and 2 p.m. Matinees on Saturdays. And we are at 312 West 36th Street on the 3rd floor. Yeah, all right. So thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. And see you at the theater this June.
Woo!
I need more wine.